California dreaming about you.
Rabaki from Mexico City led only the final lap as he passed second-place finisher Al Unser, who had run out of gas.
Because we talked about Villeneuve maybe being one of the bright young talents that could get the job done here. But again, remember the pictures that we showed over that, where he was challenging for the lead at Cleveland and managed to spin and lost all hope of victory. Let's hope that with the white flag being displayed that it doesn't occur again today.
Well, almost as suddenly as the rain appeared, the white flag is out. Update on Michael Andretti. 9 seconds behind on the last lap. It looks like it is beyond his grip. Car number 1, Alan Jones, is in 3rd position. There you see our leader, Jacques Villeneuve, and Mansella is really pressuring Jacques. And Derek, I would agree with you. I would find a wide place on this racetrack, move over and wave KK by and say, go on, buddy.
That's right. I think Mansella is desperate to get that lap back. He doesn't want to finish a lap down. Jacques would be well advised. That's it. Move over, Jacques. Let him go. Let him through.
A very interesting moment and something that we are
Look at this. Mansella's off. What did we say? We knew it was going to happen. It had to happen.
Oh, and KK finds the wet grass. Whoa, and he kicks dirt right out onto the racetrack and comes to a stop sideways, and that is not a very safe position. Of course, with this weather and rain tires, the cars are going. There goes second place Michael Andretti by, and KK giving us some exciting moments here on the final lap.
No real excuse for that either, because it wasn't a battle for position. He had it locked up. He was running strong in 8th spot, and it just shows that a driver that's new to these Indy cars has problems, and you have to contain yourself. That's right. At the moment, he needs experience and plenty of room.
I am very impressed with Jacques Villeneuve, because this is something that really we haven't seen that much from Jacques. Driving with that helmet, that green and white Canadian helmet, more than that right foot. He is really running an intelligent race. He has assessed the situation. He built up the margin between himself and Michael Andretti, and he has definitely been minding his P's and Q's the last few laps.
It's good to see the Canadian tire team come on so strongly at this particular stage, because the car series in a couple of races' time goes to Canada, to Saint Air, where they're going to run a second car for Jim Crawford. And I think up there they're going to look to become, they're going to look to be as strong as they are here. So it's very good to see Canadian tire be so strong at this stage.
Well, Al Unser Jr. in that yellow, or Al Unser Sr. rather, in that yellow car is running in 5th position. The checkered flag is coming up. Here comes Jacques Villeneuve uphill underneath the Beatrice Bridge, looking for checkered flag, crossing the start-finish line. The dual unfurled checkered comes out, and Jacques Villeneuve has won for the very first time in his career a kart PPG IndyCar race. A big moment for the likable Canadian. He's a guy who's cut in the mold. The fist of power comes out of the cockpit. He is cut in the mold of Mario Andretti, and it's fitting, I guess, that Jacques would win here today.
White flag comes out. Jacques Villeneuve on his way to victory. 2 key passing zones ahead. Will Al Unser Jr. try him? Al Unser Jr. may not. If he stays there, he has the championship anyway. But let's remember, little Al loves to race and loves most of all to win.
Great shots as they go away from our cameras. You can see both cars off the racetrack over those very dirty rumble strips. But Villeneuve hanging on. He may make history here. The Canadian newspapers may be full of this man tomorrow, but Junior is closer than ever.
2 incredible possibilities here, a championship and a first-time win for a very deserving young man and a team that has worked very hard all year. Another win in the column for the Reynards this year as well. Al Unser Jr. now really moving into where he has but one more chance, and that will come at Canada Corner.
And to satisfy Barry Green, he only has half a perfect lap to do. Look at Al Jr. He's further behind than he was before.
Al Unser Jr. maybe he's set in a position to try to get a little momentum as he runs down through the kink.
If he gets through the kink here, Villeneuve without trouble. Al Jr.'s too far behind. He is too far behind unless Villeneuve throws this thing into the bushes.
One critical corner, a lot of careful braking here as Jacques Villeneuve makes that turn. The race could be his. The championship looks like it's little Al's. They make the final set of turns. Coming up to turn 14. A championship and a first-time winner decided as Jacques Villeneuve becomes the 212th driver since 1909 to win an IndyCar race.
And Jacques Villeneuve, currently the Formula One World Driving Champion, took Barry Green's team to victory lane. Has another Team Cool Green driver done it? Right now, this man, Dario Franchitti, has a chance. Now, over the rise come Michael Andretti and Alex Alex Zanardi with 4 miles to go to try to catch Franchitti.
Franchitti turned up the wick a little bit that lap. He was only a second off Michael, but Alex Zanardi was almost 2 seconds quicker than Franchitti and a second quicker than Michael Andretti. He's trying to force this issue and get up and see if they can make something happen on this last lap. Remember, it's 4 miles around.
Michael Andretti, huge tire failure, 5th gear, into the braking zone.
And into the tire wall.
Michael had it, you hear that?
Yes, we did.
Michael just said, just exactly, top of 6th gear, tire blew, coming down shredded, he hit the right side wall, and now he's in the tires. Obviously, you hear him talking, he's okay, but 2.5 miles to go for a 2nd place podium finish. Right rear tire.
How many times have we seen that on the last lap here at Road America? Unser Jr.'s engine letting go back in 1996. Michael Andretti was the beneficiary of that incident.
And Michael's had 2 tires let go this year, one for when he was leading a race and now in 2nd place. The person who's going to benefit from this the most is, of course, Christian Fittipaldi, his teammate. Nothing happens there. Will elevate him up to 3rd place and a podium finish.
Alex Zanardi moves to 2nd, barring any possible action by the officials after this race. But right now, it's all about this man, Dario Franchitti, who takes the checkered flag in 1st place.
Christian Fittipaldi looking for his 1st career win. This is his 72nd start in the series. But Parker, this is a track that has been good for 1st wins. Jacques Villeneuve scored his 1st here. Dario Franchitti a year ago, his 1st. He is on his final lap. He's seen the white flag.
What a great year for Christian Fittipaldi. He got his 1st pole position in his home of Rio in Brazil. And now finally he can see this dream come to fruition here at Elkhart Lake Road America, Wisconsin. This is the time where the best person you could have behind you is your teammate. He's got a 3.5 second lead. He knows that he can breathe a little bit. It's when the driver starts to hear sounds, rattle, shakes that he hasn't noticed the entire race. You say a silent prayer or maybe even out loud to make sure this thing can get to the checkered flag. There's going to be a lot of jubilation and a lot of emotion with only 2 miles to go at Road America.
Not long now to what may be the 2nd win for Newman Haas this year. The first 1-2 for Newman Haas since Detroit in June of 1996. But the most important of all, a final long straightaway run for Christian Fittipaldi. The young Brazilian out of that magnificent racing family. His uncle Emerson, his father Wilson, the crew. You think they're holding their breath in that area? Christian Fittipaldi leads it. 72 starts, 1 final turn, climb the hill. Michael is still there, but well back. It looks like it's going to belong to Christian all alone. They come up the hill. Christian Fittipaldi, the elation in that cockpit is going to be awesome.
On for 1 mile, he's going to hang on for 4 miles here, which is a lot for Michael Andretti. He's going to catch up.
Certainly is as a leader, 4.5 seconds. There's no way really that Michael Andretti can catch this man, Bruno Junqueira. Great drive, great strategy, and he's looking good now.
Adrian Fernandez 3rd, Dixon 4th, DeFran 5th. Now DeMatta 6th, Castro Neves 7th, Tagliani got up to 8th, Carpentier 9th, and Oreo Servia is now running in 10th. There's Michael. Look how close he is as they come down, shooting down to turn 5. He made up a lot of ground there. I don't know if Bruno's conserving fuel. Backed way off. Lap time was a 1:45 on the last one. And here's a whole gaggle of cars. We could see some wholesale position changes here. Down to the inside in turn 5. No luck for Gilles as he looks at Scott Dixon there.
Yeah, just looking there, and another great drive for Scott Dixon. Looking good for another top 5 finish. What a remarkable drive again by this guy. There's Cristiano D'Amato. He's looking to get his championships challenge back on track after a series of very disappointing results.
Through the carousel right now for Bruno Junqueira, and Michael is nowhere close enough at this point. That's the kink.
Safely negotiated for Bruno Junqueira. Now a little more than a mile or so from the finish, but we've seen all sorts of drama here at Road America. Remember a few years ago, Unser Jr. was comfortably in the lead of this race, and he blew up the engine right there. Well, the engine blew up, whatever, going into that corner. He coasted to a smoky halt. We've seen drivers run out of fuel here as well, but Bruno Junqueira, just one more corner to go, Guy.
and this could be obviously his first win in the championship. Scott Dixon got his earlier, but we'll have another rookie winning, and we'll have another winner in the Kart FedEx Series. The checkered flag is shown for Bruno Junqueira at the Road America 220.
Tagliani to the stripe, 1 to go at Road America. Levine in second by 1.3 seconds. Bourdais is third. A lot of scrambling. That's Bronte Tagliani, Alex's wife, bottom left of your screen. What a weekend it would be for Rocket Sports. Our own Tommy Kendall bagged his first Trans Am victory in 7 seasons for Rocket Sports here yesterday. And now Alex Tagliani might win Rocket Sports' first Champ Car World Series event in their 2nd season on the tour. Rodolfo Levine with a terrific day going. He sits second. He's got a 2.5 seconds over Bourdais, but here comes Bourdais. The McDonald's car.
And talk about the swings. If you don't have that yellow fall on that lap, you're looking at a Tracy Bourdais 1-2. Because the yellow fell on that lap, which is pure chance, it's not pure luck that Rocket Sports is in this position, because they did what they did hoping for a yellow on that lap, and then they answered the Newman-Haas guys time to get back on course. So they've made the most of it, but if the yellow does not fall on that lap, this doesn't turn out this way. But it did, and they're looking at their first win.
Team owner Paul Gentilozzi with the headset on. He's closing his eyes. Can't believe it might just happen. Bronte Tagliani smiling. Couple of corners left for the 8 car. Nobody threatening him. Levine was 1.4 seconds back last time over the stripe. There's Levine in the Corona beer car. A lot of action behind him. Here's Bourdais trying to get around Carpentier, who's 2 laps down. Bourdais thinks he might be able to get second out of it. Ryan Hunter-Reay back there in 4th spot. He wants to get up and try to take a run at 2nd spot. His teammate Dominguez in 5th. Very good day for the Urdanski. But here comes Tagliani.
Fantastic. I couldn't be happier for you. Somebody here wants to talk